Have you ever felt like the world around you was swallowed by shadows? Not just the kind of darkness that comes when the sun sets, but something deeper, an emptiness, a silence, a place where even hope seems to vanish. Maybe you've had those nights when you're lying in bed, staring at the ceiling, and your heart whispers, "What's the point of trying anymore?" This is not just your story. It is the story of countless souls across time. And tonight, I want to take you to a forgotten village, hidden between the mountains, a place where darkness was not just a passing visitor. It was a permanent resident, where laughter had become a memory, and joy was nothing more than a dream. But here's the thing. Sometimes the smallest acts, the quietest gestures, the things we often overlook, become the spark that transforms everything. This is not just the story of a boy and his candle. This is the story of the candle of hope. And it may just be the reminder your heart has been waiting for. Long ago, nestled between mountains, there was a small village. For years, the village had been cursed with endless nights. Clouds swallowed the moon, storms erased the stars, and the people forgot what light looked like. Shops were closed, children stayed indoors, laughter disappeared. People whispered, "This is our fate. We are a village of shadows." They had given up until one ordinary evening, something extraordinary happened. A poor boy named Aarav lived at the edge of the village. He had nothing, not wealth, not power, but he had a heart that refused to surrender to the dark. One night, while the wind howled and the streets were silent, Aarav struck a match and lit a candle. He placed it outside his window. It was such a small thing, one flame trembling in the storm. But for the first time in years, the street wasn't completely dark. Neighbors peeked out. Some mocked him. "Do you think your little candle can fight the darkness?" But others felt something they hadn't felt in years, a spark of hope. An old woman across the street, moved by Aarav's courage, lit her own candle and placed it by her door. Then a family did the same, then another. One by one, lights began to flicker across the village. What was once a black abyss now began to glow. Children ran outside, giggling as they saw their village shining again. The baker reopened his shop that night, giving away bread to celebrate. The blacksmith hammered joyfully, saying he could finally see his tools. The village came alive, not because the night had ended, but because hope had returned. The villagers realized something profound. It didn't take the sun to break the darkness. It didn't take power or wealth or magic. All it took was one person brave enough to light the first flame. Aarav's small candle reminded them, darkness cannot drive out light, but one light can drive away darkness. From that night onward, every evening when the skies grew black, the people lit their candles together. The village no longer feared the night, they welcomed it, because they knew they carried their own dawn within them. My friend, maybe you're living in your own dark village right now. Maybe you feel lost, unseen, or hopeless. The problems seem too big, the world too heavy. But remember Aarav's candle. Change doesn't start with 1,000 people. It starts with one. It starts with you. When you smile at a stranger, you light a candle. When you encourage a friend, you light a candle. When you choose kindness over hate, courage over fear, you light a candle. And soon, others will light theirs because of you. So tonight, as you leave this story behind, I want you to carry one thought with you. Hope doesn't begin with crowds, speeches, or miracles. It begins with one. It begins with you. Because somewhere right now, someone is waiting. Someone is stumbling through the dark, praying for a light, wondering if hope still exists. And maybe, just maybe, you are the one who carries the flame they've been searching for. So be that light. In your home, in your friendships, in your community, in this world that so often feels heavy with shadows. Because when you dare to shine, others will remember that they too carry a flame, and soon the world will no longer be a village of shadows, but a place glowing with hope. This was the candle of hope. If this story touched you, share it. Spread the light. Because every time this story is told, another candle is lit.